Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going over every movie I've ever seen ever, ranked from worst to best. Before we begin, leave a like, hit subscribe, and comment below your favorite figure in this review. It really helps out the channel. Now let's get to it. Carrie is nuts, and this kind of got me on my Stephen King binge. This movie, this one right here. Carrie's about a young girl with psychic powers, and her mother doesn't like it. She thinks she's like the devil, and she hates her. And the whole impetus of the movie, the end of the movie, is that she's slowly being driven insane by everyone in the town because they hate her and think she's weird. And she slowly uses these psychic powers throughout the entire movie until the end of the movie, where a bunch of bullies dump this pig's blood on her, and she freaks and just destroys the prom. I think she flips a car or something. And it's just nuts. It's such a cool, ending to a movie. It's one of those slow build movies that I really love. I love slow build movies that just, go over, just a period of time, and we watch the kettle boil and burst open. And it's one of those movies where the ending, I think, is a better sum of its parts than the middle and the beginning. So it's a great movie with a great ending. I like this one a lot. Carrie's great. THX 1138 is also awesome, though. Another very slow burn movie. It's about a small society of people who are being experimented on by something or somebody, and they had to break their way out. And it's really weird. I think this might have been George Lucas's first movie he ever did. I guess I was wrong on American Graffiti, but I don't know. This is a really cool sci-fi dystopia movie, and I love dystopia. I really do. It was just a really cool genre I was into when I was younger. 1984, Brave New World, just a lot of great, check-ins with all ourselves, making sure we're, in a way, as a society, our society, is not going to turn into whatever this is. I feel like it gets, worse every year, but I gotta say, this is just a great movie. It's a wonderful watch. I found it to be really awesome. It was just really cool. A lot of white in the movie, a lot of blank spaces, a lot of weird things, but you kind of understand what's going through in the movie. And it's super weird. I really like this one a lot, and I highly recommend it. Blazing Saddles is a movie I didn't think I'd put this low, but kind of did, because the comedy has not aged well. I hate to say. I'm just not a big fan of this kind of comedy. This very race-based comedy. It just doesn't really hit. It's Headley is a funny joke. The Dimes joke with the toll booth in the middle of nowhere is one of the funniest things to me. But the rest of the whole thing is just kind of meandering plotting. I like Cleavon Little and Gene Wilder. They're a great pairing. It's really funny. Are we awake? Are we black? It's very on the nose, pretty much, about how race culture is portrayed with people. And by now, I've just become, not numb, but okay, I understand the message of the film. God, the ending is great, though. I really love the ending of the movie where they break into another movie set. Dom DeLuise is there. I think Mel Brooks is also in the movie, I guess, in a role, I forget. Blazing Saddles is really funny. It's a very funny movie. Just, I think as it's aged, though, it hasn't aged well as it would. That's just my opinion. I really like it. I respect it. I actually met Mel Brooks at the funeral of Dick Van Patten, who was the king guy in Spaceballs. He was the king or whatever, the guy with the crown and whatnot. And, sad he passed away, but I met Mel Brooks, which is cool. We took a picture with him, my family and I. It was great. We actually did the sound for his party, his wake, his funeral, whatever it's called. I don't like talking about all that stuff. But this era is just an awesome era. There's a lot of great movies in this decade. Probably going to see more eventually. I think I may have skipped High Anxiety. I watched that a couple months ago. I liked it a lot. It was a really fun movie and really great. Not much to say else. There's a lot of funny camera tricks in that movie too. There's one where They have a coffee cup. They have a glass table, and the cameraman's underneath the glass table, and they have a coffee cup that is being like sort of like passed through the table, and all these like different coffee teas and plates and what have you. And the cameraman's trying to weave through these teas and plates and stuff. I think it was Harvey Korman, I believe, and of course the great Cloris Leachman. And their acting is just so great in that movie. And then Mel singing High Anxiety was really funny. I know I'm on a tangent here, but I just want to mention a movie that I may have forgotten. So Blazing Saddle was good, but it's not my favorite Mel Brooks thing. Close Encounters of the Third Kind is really awesome. I hate to mention this, but I don't know if I saw the full thing. But I remember, like, the back half is awesome. The front half is really good, too. Just how these people are, like, building these little monuments in their houses, and slowly everything's taking over. And it's really weird. And they finally end up, like, going to the place and seeing the actual aliens, and the do-do-do-do-do. And I think Monsters vs. Aliens ripped that off as a funny joke. I really love this movie. It's great. Spielberg does it again. Great job with that. American Graffiti was Spielberg's first movie, I think. I probably should be looking this up, but I don't want to. I don't want to break the flow of this whole thing. But yeah, Close Encounters, great movie. I really love it. It's one of those slow burn movies, once again, that gets to a point, and that point is just awesome. That's probably a lot of these movies on these lists. Just saying. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and hit the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is the best version of this. Need I say more? I love this movie. It's a classic, even though Roald Dahl has a bunch of junk about him now. They're doing a Twits remake or Twits movie finally in like CG or something. It looks like Leica's doing it. I'm not saying Leica's doing it, but it looks like they're doing it. So, crossing fingers and toes, that's going to be good, even though they randomly have a, like, they have an amusement park, and even though they hate kids in the book, so that's kind of weird. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is about a little boy named Charlie Bucket, who lives in his house with like 7 grandparents and his mother. And they live in a shack, and they're really poor, and he has enough money for his birthday to go out one day and buy one chocolate bar. And that one chocolate bar has a golden ticket inside of it that allows him to tour the infamous Wonka Chocolate Bar Factory with a bunch of other contestants. And one by one, and it's like a slasher movie in a way, where one by one each kid is eliminated from the group in some kind of weird candy-related mishap. And it's just so cool. The sequels are weird. There's like aliens and a glass elevator, and it's not well described. The Roald Dahl movie universe is strange. I might cover that eventually and probably do some kind of video on that. Just add it to the pile of videos I might do and never get around to. But Gene Wilder's phenomenal in this movie. He has, like, he's just the unsung hero of the 70s. I love him. One of the best. This is not my favorite role he's in, though, but I love him in this. I also really love this movie. The animation and casting is great. I love how the Oompa Loompas are orange. That's really cool. Wish they had purple hair. What else? The kids are annoying and bratty. There's a goose in the movie, and geese are cute. My head keeps flashing back to geese. I don't know. They're just cute and scary. Really scary. The TV segment is pretty cool. The effects are really nice in this movie. I think Chocolate River is a cool prop. I don't know how they made that, or I don't know what it is, but just the sets are great. It's a really awesome movie, and I really love it a lot. It's the only thing I think Roald Dahl is really super known for. Just saying. Rocky Horror Picture Show. This is a weird movie, guys. I'm just saying. It's a really strange movie. Tim Curry is a god among men. He's probably one of my favorite actors. He's amazing and weird, and he could have been a great Joker, but kids will get too scared. What other kind of movies were in this decade? Hello? Rocky Horror is phenomenal. It's really weird. It's a strange movie, and I love it dearly. All the random junk you throw at the screen, it's like the new Chicken... This is what Chicken Jockey used to be. Instead of one scene, it was the entire movie. You would yell out different lines. You would yell out replies to lines that would happen. They would be yelling throughout the entire thing. I actually, I watched the movie alone with my family. Well, not family, but my dad was really into this movie. He loved it. I think he played Frankfurter years ago for Halloween or something. It was pretty fun, from what I hear. How's it going, Nick Gamer, in the chat? This is a great movie. I really love it. It's strange. It's a musical. The music is timeless and epic. It's about a couple whose car gets stranded in the middle of nowhere, and they go to this house, and they find all these weird people inside, and slowly things unravel. It's like Frankenstein, and it gets weirder from there. I'm not going to spoil it, but this is an awesome movie that should be seen at least once in your lifetime. It's crazy. I've never done the theater experience. I did it in college when it was kind of toned down and outside. But, man, within a dark theater, who knows? Who knows? But, yeah, this is a great movie, and I love it a lot. Rocky Horror is great. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com for more reviews like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.